And in our top business story, overall inflation in the UAE rose by 2.3% in January as compared to a year earlier, according to the latest report. The figures also show a 0.70% rise in the consumer price index for January compared to the previous month. Healthcare costs went up by 5.7%, while education rose 5% and transportation costs were up 4.4%. The price of beverages and tobacco rose 2.8%, furniture and household goods 2.3%, and accommodation up 2.2%. In January, motorists across the UAE saw a 6.1 to 7.1% rise in petrol and diesel prices. Dubai posted the biggest jump in consumer prices at 3.7%, followed by Fujairah at 2.9%, Ajman at 2.3%, and Abu Dhabi at 1.8%. Ras Al Khaimah, Amal Quain and Sharjah experienced the lowest price adjustments at 1.5%, 1.3% and 1.7% respectively. The Dubai Electricity and Water Authority has also announced plans to build 97 new substations over the next 3 years at a total cost of 10 billion dirhams. The authority revealed that the new substations will be located at the Hazian, the Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum Solar Park and other locations in order to support the expansion of other power plants in Jebel Ali and Al Awir. Saeed Mohammed Al Taya, the MD and CEO of DEWA, stated on the occasion that they have allocated a total budget of 65 billion dirhams over the next 5 years in order to meet future demand. He noted that DEWA is working to increase its use of clean and renewable energy, to launch smart initiatives and to adopt creativity and innovation in all of its operations. DEWA's total production capacity reached 10,000 megawatts in 2016, while its peak load was 7,982 MV, growing by 4% from 2015. Up until the end of last year, DEWA established a total of 222 132 11 kV main substations, 16 of which were commissioned in 2016 at a total cost of 2 billion dirhams. Salaries in the UAE are expected to rise, and new jobs are set to be created in the coming year. That's according to a report by Cooper Fitch. The UAE Salary Guide 2017 report, unveiled by the Dubai-based jobs and recruitment consultancy, revealed that this year will be more positive in terms of job creation as compared to last year, where new hires are expected in consultancy, advisory, legal, strategy and tax, while big infrastructure projects will play a major part in the recruitment drive. With a GDP growth expected between 4 to 6% across the UAE and oil prices predicted to fluctuate between $55 and $65 per barrel, the report also highlights that a significant number of mergers are planned in the coming year. Although last year was not particularly promising for the economy here in the UAE, the report stressed that there are still other areas such as supply chain and manufacturing where signs of recovery are expected, and headcount approval is also predicted in the coming year. While the banking and energy sectors in particular suffered in 2016, this year an overall salary rise between 4 to 6% is predicted to have a positive impact on the economy. As more and more consumers in the UAE and the GCC region are seeking healthier choices and new culinary experiences, Peru launched its Superfoods Peru promotion campaign during Gulfood 2017 to celebrate its distinction as one of the world's top producers of superfoods. While stating that the launch of their brand in the GCC region falls in line with the theme of Gulfood this year, which is focusing on healthier and wellness food products, representatives of the Ministry of Foreign Trade and Tourism of Peru highlighted that the comprehensive global campaign highlights the quality, variety and benefits of their food offering to consumers in the region. As Peru is one of the most biodiverse nations on earth, offering a rich variety of superfoods, including different types of corn, grapes, avocados and asparagus, ministry officials stated that their agricultural produce offers natural, healthy living options, and all of its products are packed with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants and other essential nutrients. As a part of their promotion campaign, Peru found that more and more governments around the world are promoting superfoods, which have become a key global trend. And it is expected that export volumes for superfoods will triple to $15 billion in the medium term as a result of the campaign. As Peru's agricultural exports to the UAE increased by 52% last year, with fresh fruit and vegetables being their top exports to the GCC. Ministry officials are confident that the rising awareness of the benefits of health and wellness products in the UAE will increase demand for naturally healthy foods among consumers and also help boost their campaign.
Peru has always been a great provider and supplier of different types of products. In Peru, you can harvest almost everything or anything, depending on how you want to see it. But now it's the time where a healthy conscience in the world has come into place. Now everybody's more, what do we eat? How do we eat it? What is the process? Where is it coming from? So taking into account our production, superfood could be a mango, superfood could be an avocado. Moreover, we have the quinoas, the sachainchis, which are the grains that are worldwide known for being a superfood. In your weekly basket, I can assure you that you would have a product coming from Peru, which is a superfood. So what we decided now, and this is the launching of the campaign actually for the region, the first one that we have, which is a follow-up of what our minister did in Germany a couple of weeks ago, is that every dish that you have should have a superfood coming from Peru. When we opened the office about 6 years ago, our trade with the UAE was standing around $7 million. We've closed 2016 at $430 million, positioning Peru as the fourth, still arguably between the third and the fourth. Fourth for sure, we're arguing to see if we're the third biggest trading partner of the UAE from Latin America. So for sure, the numbers speak for themselves in terms of the strong ties that we've been able to forge and to create. Ties that before were not existent just because of a lack of knowledge, just because of an information process.